We are under the lights this evening as we get. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Verdugo. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Into the box now, Jared Kelenic. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Jonathan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Arauz, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. Cesar Puello next.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
That average way up there to start things out. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Puello, the former Miami Marlin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big new clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Zue Lin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a cold strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ready with another 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Now with the plate, Danny Mendick. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
So we got him swinging. Danny Mendick becomes out number 2 this inning.
Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And that's through for a base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 0-2 home. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jared Kelnick. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
A pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Cesar Puello. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Ground ball left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So here's Yohan Moncada as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 268 the average for him coming in. 27 homers and 64 runs batted in. Reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really...
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Up next for Chicago, Edwin Encarnacion will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Zue Lin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
To the plate now, Bobby Dalbec, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Called strike 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. Wow, that's up onto the patio. And good for him. Bobby Dalbec has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Alex Verdugo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. In now, Jared Kelnick.
The designated hitter, Jared.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, strike 2. 3 runs already home here. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Jonathan Araújo is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Leury Garcia is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fouled away. Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cesar Puello.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he popped him up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Ready for another chance? Danny Mendick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Heading out towards shallow right. Puello is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So
Now batting.
far this inning,
The left
4
fielder.
pitches and 2 outs.
boy.
Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then
Jimenez.
absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And another foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Another one sent foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Dylan Cease gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Zue Lin is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Garcia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Jimmy Cordero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Jared Kelnick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes a called strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Still only 1 out in the inning. line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now three-quarters of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you've said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Cesar Puello. He's 2-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark,
he pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So there's all. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So here's Jose Abreu looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Striding in once again, Zue Lin. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-2, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is right there, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch coming, here it is. Nothing in 1 count, here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Drilled to the left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
First delivery to him on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting,
here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 1-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Seventh inning ready to roll. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Jared Kelnick. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
Jonathan Arau.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
A little roller toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. To second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. Standing in, Cesar Puello. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Danny Mendick. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
from the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Anderson.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bryce, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Zue Lin. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Your attention,
Jay
please.
Spry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bobby Dahlbeck is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and that is off the wall. Lynn rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's out on the tag. The 1 run is in to score on the play.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Jonathan Arauz is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lazara's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that is bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yohan Moncada. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2, and it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The batter.
Listen is 2 at-bats so far. 1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, he's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Got him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Jose Abreu is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and as you can see, they are way behind. Ready now, Cesar Puello. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Cesar.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And that's the first out of the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And now Christian Vasquez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. From the stretch. In the air to straightaway center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Zue Lin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Men on third with 2 down. Fouled off. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Aaron Bummer is now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. fly ball out toward left center field. Jimenez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that digging in to try it again. Nomar Mazara starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Matt Barnes, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now batting, the catcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Ready now for the White Sox. Leury Garcia. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 3. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win...
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready. Now batting, Jared Kelenic. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Boston, the center fielder, Jared Kelenic.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Rodon, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fielded by Abreu. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. And that's through for a hit.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And he gets ahead 0-1. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
In there, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Devers, right field and carrying well. Mazzaro looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. Cesar Puello next, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams all year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Danny Mendick swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260 with 19 homers and 72 RBIs. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Christian Vasquez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line hard to center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting it.
Digging in, Michael Chavis, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 3rd home run for him on the year, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Jared Kelenic will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the 2nd inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Number 84.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 0-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Garcia has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Well, the Red Sox in now, Eloy Jimenez, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So here's Jose Abreu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
First pitch coming, here it is. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7, the catcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not. And now we've got a couple of guys on.
So we got him looking there. Yasmani Grandal becomes out number 2 this inning. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. No balls and 1 strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Strike taken up in the zone.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rafael Devers. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The next 0-2. Devers, right field, and carrying well. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. His 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Up next
at the plate, Cesar Puello.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Grounded to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. The Red Sox. In now, the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leury Garcia. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Hit out towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 7.
Play Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting, left fielder.
So first and second with one man gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Got him to go down swinging there. Eloy Jimenez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Now Abreu connects deep to left. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty, this is kind of a mini home run derby. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now that.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Zue Lin is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-1 pitch on its way. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Michael Kopech gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Cesar Puello is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Now the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now to the plate, Nomar Mazara, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Leury Garcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. Now Danny Mendick, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Coelho's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Bobby Dahlbeck. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jared Kelenic. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's now looking locked in.
Second baseman, Zue Lin.
Into the box, Zue Lin. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Jose.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently 2nd best on the ball club. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 7 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. At the knees, strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! He's done it. Rafael Devers is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Kelvin Herrera gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. A high fastball is in there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. At the plate now, Jared Kelnick, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Called strike. 0-2. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Standing in now, Zue Lin, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. In there, and it's 0-2 now. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Mazzara. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A fastball taken for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Nomar Mazzara, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Leury Garcia. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
0-1.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
1 strike.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. On a good round number for him there, as that's now 250 hits on the season as he creeps ever closer to that single season record. Rafael Devers will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. And he takes strike 2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Career homer number 149 as they just continue to pour it on here. Jimmy Cordero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Cesar Puello, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there. 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. 3-for-4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on. Now to the plate, Danny Mendick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Jeffrey Springs gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the White Sox, and they remain well behind. Bobby Dahlbeck will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Man, talk about having a good game, and like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Zue Lin stands in as he looks at a called strike and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And he'll get into 3rd here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to 3rd pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for 3rd, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
J.D. Martinez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Mazzaro looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues as this lead got even wider. Jay Spry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Home run number 66 on the year as the blowout continues. Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. Behind 0-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Puello. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Colton Brewer is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0-1 the count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he fouls this one off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. First delivery to him on the way. Christian Vasquez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. So here's Michael Chavis now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. Line to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Aaron Bummer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Jared Kelnick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Taken, but called a strike. Here's the 0-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Zue Lin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Garcia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chance.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone!
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he sets him down swinging. Nomar Mazara is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Leury Garcia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Mendick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 24-8 tonight. We are under the lights. Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Again, another foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a ball lined toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Jonathan Araújo's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The average coming in still over the 400 mark. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The left fielder.
So striding forward now, Jared Kelenic looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Heading out towards shallow right. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. In now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the White Sox, the center fielder.
Strike taken up in the zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting second, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he sets him down swinging. Danny Mendick is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Tim Anderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. This year against right-handed pitching, Anderson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Aloy Jimenez.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he drops it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So striding in, Alex Verdugo. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
This is pulled into right. Mazzara is there, 1 away.
Batting 7.
So stepping in, Kevin Plawecki. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch. Those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute. Screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play, with just a staggering number of home runs, and he's closing in on a whopping 200 RBIs. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting 9. The first baseman, Josh Ockamy.
Stepping in now, Josh Ockamy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bradley has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jonathan Araújo. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Waiting on it is Jimenez, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in, Jared Kelenic, an absolute hitting machine right now. He's already added 9 base hits to his season total in this series alone. Strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So here's Jose Abreu.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit him on yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Nomar Mazara is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The next 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So two men are on with one man out. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike one.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hot shot to third. A tag for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number
at the plate,
28.
Leury Garcia. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Garcia carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Danny Mendick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kelnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And he takes strike two.
0-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double. Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Striding into the box, Jonathan Arauz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1 delivery. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, the left fielder, Jared Kelly.
At the plate, Jared Kelnick. Yes, he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, and the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Xander Bogaerts is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Up next for the
here now is Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the White Sox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Tim Anderson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Smoke toward third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch on its way.
Number 99. Alex.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 8 runs on 13 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Ockamy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup. Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the throw to first would be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Hard hit ball to second. On around at first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now
digging in,
right
Nomar
fielder.
Mazara. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Verdugo looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Two in the inning. Digging in now, Jonathan Arauz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
To the plate now, Jared Kelnick. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there if I'm a hitter.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Big number 67 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here it comes, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Kevin Plawecki, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
In now, J.D. Martinez. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate now, Josh Ockamy. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things... Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
He froze him on the fastball there. Danny Mendick is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set, and the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Arauz. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jimenez is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now, Jared Kelnick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The bat.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Steve Cishek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. Cishek is there, and he has it for the out. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
It doesn't look very promising.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
He swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Encarnacion.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting. First
so here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kelnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out. Now in the box, Kevin Plawecki singled homer run in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Mazzara. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Colton Brewer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Your attention, please.
First pitch on its way.
Number 48.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Brewer has thrown a little over 50 innings with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Leury Garcia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the ball is dropped.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hopped up. Brewer with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. White Sox. Alex Colomé enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Headed after it is Mazzara. He's there and records the first out.
Now that
so the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Bradley Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Mendick moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next,
digging in once again, Jonathan Arauz. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Third baseman, Yoan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
White Sox down to their final out. And that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 13-4 the way this one ends. The Red Sox